Today, guys, I'm going to be showing you how to go ahead and get Merlin Staff here inside of Fisch on Roblox. And this is a new rod that just came out in the update. And I'll be showing you exactly how you guys can go ahead and get this. It's genuinely not too bad, but it does take a bit of time. But yeah, really, for the most part, it's really easy. So yeah, the very first thing you need to do is head over to Sunstone Island. If you haven't already, this is where the whole update's been. So I also just published a full guide video on all the other stuff in the update. So if you're interested in that, you go check it out. It does have a lot of other stuff. And yeah, it's going to just make this a little bit easier if you already have this base knowledge when you're trying to get this rod. But regardless, if you're watching this video later and you don't really want to go watch the full guide video, I'll show you basically everything you have to do. So the very first thing you need to do is head over up to the top here. Make sure you've completed all the rifts and all of that. I don't know if that's required, but I would just go ahead and make sure you've completed them because I don't know if it is or isn't. But head over to Merlin, and basically to craft the rod, you're going to want to go and talk to Merlin. And basically, here's what you're going to have to do. So welcome, dear Fisher. May I assist you, gamer? And you're going to say, can I see your shop? Because now they have a shop. And then boom, you can do XP boost, luck boost, all this stuff. But we're going to click Merlin Staff, and you need a shard of time, an analogous rod, and an iron chunk. So I actually already have pretty much all of these except for the analogous rod log, and I'll show you how to get that in a second. So the iron chunk, I'll show you where to get this, and I'll show you where to get the shard of time. So let's go ahead and get right into this video. So the very first thing you need to do actually is continue to talk to this Merlin. I completely forgot about this. Open this back up. You're going to want to just click I need to enter the chasm. Click I'm ready on this. And then once you've done that, you're going to fly all the way down over here, jump down, and swim down into this chasm area right here. Okay, wait, I swam into the wrong... Oh, no, I swam into the right thing. Okay, never mind. And now you're going to be entered in this area. The very first thing you do is begin to fish in this spot. Fish here until you get a radiant... I think it's called a radiant gem. Or I'll look in a second. I have a lot of them. Fish until you get that. It's going to be called a radiant crystal. You're going to need one of these. So fish into there until you get the radiant crystal. The next thing you need to do is wait for this minecart to roll around. There's a minecart that just keeps rolling around over and over again. And you need to go over to this lever and wait for the minecart to hit. There's like a little crossroad right there. You can't really see it because it's so dark in here, but you're going to wait for it to hit the crossroad. Then you're going to pull the lever, and then it's going to make the minecart go down this path right here, and the minecart is going to stop here. As you can see, I've already done this for mine. My minecart is right here, and there's going to be a gem that you can collect out of that. You're going to collect that gem, and then the last gem that you need to go ahead and collect is going to be collected getting a spear out. You're going to go ahead and get your spear out. I have a flimsy spear, and then you're going to find these piles around the map. I don't know if you can... Yeah, you can see it. And you basically just go through these piles that are going to be all over the bottom right here, and you want to just go ahead and spear all these piles. This will give you the last gemstone that we need to get the shard of time. So let me just click through this, even though I already have it. Boom. And then what you'll do is you'll place all three of these gemstones down. You can always rewind the video if I went too fast, but yeah, go ahead. Once you have all three of these, you're going to want to go ahead and do this, and it's going to open up this area back here where you can go ahead and get the shard of time. So here we go. This is the shard of time. And once you have the shard of time, obviously now we can go crafting. Now, the next thing you need to know is you're going to need the ironclad, or I think that's what it said. And you can get the iron, or the iron chunk. You can get this from fishing right here. That's not too hard. The hardest part is going to be the homologous log. So to get the homologous log, we're going to need to go to the log, and basically you can get the log. It is trash rarity. So you're going to want to use a bad rod, like the training rod or something like that. And then you're going to want to make sure the anomalous, sorry, I was saying it wrong. So you're going to need an anomalous rod. And the only way to do this is with the anomalous enchantment. So I'd recommend getting the training rod and putting the anomalous enchantment on it. And then you're able to get the anomalous log. And once you have that, you guys can go ahead and craft the new Merlin's thing here inside of Fisch on Roblox. If you guys did enjoy this video, please make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.